Hey guys, so the information about showing to you right now will be the most important information on the internet. Um, I never saw something like this before on the web, like explained by someone. I mean, in the community that I am at, right? So this is really something that you want to know and to see. That's why stay with me. So I tried to make a screen share, but it didn't work, so we will do it like this. It will be good as well. So I'm going to record myself, and then at some point I'm going to record the screen of my laptop to show you something. I'm still looking for video that I need to show you. Yeah. Okay, so I got it, and see you again in a second. So guys, it will be really complex information right now, so I will try to talk as long as possible, so just that you know, to make it as complete as possible. And if you know someone who owns a big YouTube channel or has some more followers than I do, let him know about this. This will be really important and easy and simple information for you to understand, because it's the solution for everything. I mean, it's the solution for everything that we are dealing with. We as natural people that still do have a soul and a heart, it's the solution for everything. So I will explain to you some really crazy shit. As simple as possible, is simple as well. It's very simple. It's very simple. Okay, simplicity always is the solution. Wow, okay. So, I told you already about the unhealthy positive charge. So there is an unhealthy positive charge. There is a healthy positive charge. There is a healthy negative charge. And there is an unhealthy negative charge. Okay? An unhealthy negative charge, for example, can be a traumatic experience, yeah, and a depression can be or let's say blockages that are within your system are negative charges. A healthy positive charge can be a dream. So the opposite of traumata. Can be a nice song, like I told you before, a nice beta vibration. Freddie Mercury, for example, or Queen, yeah, or music of Queen can give you a positive charge, as it is a frequency. And what can cause unhealthy positive charge are LED light, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi radiation, cell phone tower radiation, battery, the electrical system, the electrical grid. So everything that is not healthy for you and creates an unhealthy positive charge. We humans, I would call ourselves animals. We were born into this animal farm, and this farm we are in over thousands of years lived of an unhealthy positive charge and a negative charge, because mostly an unhealthy positive charge, which is a symptom, will create a negative charge, which is a disease. It's brilliant, I tell you. It's brilliant. It's everything. It's everything you need to know. It's brilliant. And I thank whatever is responsible for it, giving me or showing me this information and putting it into my heart. So amazing. Whoa, I tell you, that's the shit. It's everything that you need to know. It's everything combined. I'm telling you, I'm so happy. So, this fucking matrix we are living in since thousands of years of slavery and mind control always was dependent on this unhealthy positive charge. Unhealthy positive charge also means ego or your body. You are only in your body. Because you have to remember yourself. You are a spiritual being making a body experience. Again, you are a spiritual being. You are a frequency making an experience inside of the body. You are not a body making an experience in the spiritual world. Do you get that? So it's all about frequency. Simple thing. Simple thing. It's no new age bullshit. That's just fucking science. Okay? Basic thing. I'm super hyped. Sorry for that. Okay. So the unhealthy positive charge is ego, for example. An unhealthy positive charge can be if you have a boss and your boss is telling you, do this. And if you don't do that, this will happen. So unhealthy positive charge can be also a cure if your motivation is based on fear. So if someone causes you fear, and this creates fire energy within you, so that your solar plexus and your lower chakras, they operate based on negative or unhealthy positive energy, let's say, which is also fire energy. Okay? Brilliant. This also is an unhealthy positive charge. And over the last thousands of years, the system was like that. It was slavery. So if you don't do something, you will be punished. If you don't follow the rules, you will be punished. So this is what slavery is, okay, or dictatorship. Yeah, someone dictates you what to do. So our whole society works like that, which is dictatorship. It never changed. It always has been dictatorship. And every human being that you know, billions of people that you know, they are unhealthy, positive charged. Okay. Now, thousands of years ago, they did that, creating fear. It's so hard for me to explain shit in English, sorry, man, but it's hard, you know. So, yeah, thousands of years ago, the pharaohs, the kings, they always used violence or anger. They created fear. They were threatening you, to punish you, and to beat you up or to put you in prison, just that you do what they want you to do and to pay your tax. Okay, same like now. We're still in this slave dictatorship system. And so this is how they used to create this unhealthy positive charge before. But now they don't need that anymore. Now they just need frequency to create the same charge within you. And they need a little bit of aluminium within you, which causes you to have addictions. And they need a little bit of mercury within you to make you more negative, or let's say more weak and aggressive, let's say. So you're someone who's always complaining about, this type of people. This shit. I have to work again, and it's early, and my workmate is shit. This kind of behavior, okay? has all to do with mercury and aluminium, also lead or lead, I don't know the English word, but at the same time, this kind of heavy metals also will be hit by frequency. They will vibrate even more, and it will have a stronger influence or manipulating influence on your system. So as you see, the whole story is big. You really need the bigger picture. It's a big picture. Because if you understand that, you will understand the behavior of all the people that you see outside wearing a mask. They do believe that they are positive because they are actually positively charged. That's why those people think they are good, because they have a positive charge. But it's unhealthy positive. They don't have a healthy positive charge. So people who have a healthy positive charge don't believe in this coronavirus bullshit are not wearing a mask because they are still healthy positive charge. And as long as you healthy positive charge, which are mostly people who live in villages, because people who live in villages, they are not surrounded by all that fucking frequency like the stupid motherfuckers that do live in a city. Do you get that? That's why they are still healthy positive charge. Which means they are not on the same frequency like the government is with their lies, which are unhealthy positive charged informations, because they are lies, they're not the truth. That's why people who live on villages mostly do not buy in this bullshit. People from Czech Republic, Poland, Hungary, I mean places where there is not so much radiation around. But if you're from Switzerland, Austria, Germany, mostly you do buy into these lies of the unhealthy positive charged information, which is artificial intelligence, which is manipulating and brainwashing you. Okay? Got that? So we're breaking that down one by one. So now you understand why there is people who do believe into that shit. Is law of attraction, is magnetism, is frequency. So it's like the government is the tuning fork, and everyone who gets the radiation from their electrical grid, the grid of the matrix, we call it the frequency of the matrix, people who aren't strong enough, who aren't aware enough, who aren't natural enough, people who are just totally brainwashed, they will also resonate with the frequency of the matrix because they are not strong enough. They don't have their own will, they don't have a heart, they don't have a soul anymore. Okay? They're artificial intelligence already, as they only do vibrate on this artificial intelligence programmed grid that the government did create over the past years or the past century. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Yay. So good. Oh man, I'm dropping heat right here. That's really good shit, I'm telling you. So it's basically what the matrix is. It's resonance, it's frequency. So now there comes the solutions. Now there comes the solutions. I mean, now you understand the bullshit. I was just walking through how do you say in English? I was walking through blocks where migrants do live. Here in Germany, in East Germany where I live, we have a lot of migrants, and they have buildings they built for the migrants. So only migrants do live there. And I was walking through it. I had my energy tools that do protect me from the unhealthy positive charge, that do actually discharge me and create a healthy negative charge. This, for example. Or even tourmaline can do it. There's plenty of ways. But later. So I was walking through that frequency of this morphogenetic field that they create, and it was a pure monkey field. Absolutely monkey energy, like no brain, only reptile brain behavior, fight and flight mode. So for me, that energy is like fucking stupid, man. I mean, this is really the most stupid frequency that does exist on planet Earth. Now we have the left party voters and the green party voters in Germany that do welcome this kind of people to be part of their community. Community. But this also, why do people welcome this kind of people? It's law of attraction. Same attracts same. Okay? They are on the same frequency. They are only in the reptile brain. People who vote for the Green Party or for the Left Party, they are in fight and flight mode. But also most people who do vote for the right party are in fight and flight mode. But statistically seen, there's more people voting for right party that already are in a more advanced parts of their brain, like more using their mammal brain, especially more kind of spiritual people who know a little bit about science and about psychology and how the brain and energy works. You know what I mean. Also, if you ask yourself why people do welcome this kind of monkey energies here, of course you know that, just for example, to give you a little example, thousands of years ago, Islam made these people so stupid the way that stupid they are today, because they are stupid. And now it's just what the frequency is doing. But the government wants this energy all over the world because they know this is the perfect slave that they need. You know, people from Islam, for example. And now they create the same morphology, or they try, but I don't agree with that, definitely not. They try to create this energy grid or this morphogenetic field all over Germany. So everybody will be on that frequency, like people from Islam are. This is what they want to make the general truth, or the general frequency, okay, which is a negative or an unhealthy negative charge, okay, and of course, it's a big problem. It's a really big problem, and if you know about energies, you will see the same if you know how this works, because this is the things that they don't want you to know. This is the secrets that they don't want you to know. And that's why we are talking about it, because this is the secret and this is the solution for everything, you know. And I know they will hate me for this, telling you the truth. But you already know, for example, that grounding is good for you, walking barefoot, okay? Because you will convert an unhealthy positive charge into a healthy negative charge, okay? Because all that fake frequency that is within you will be discharged, okay? And you will get that healthy negative charge inside of your system, okay? It's like a washing of negative energy. You can also do salt bathing, or you can listen to the frequency of salt. That will also help you. Especially right now, I have an unhealthy positive charge, but this is the frequency usually you need to work and to give people information, but actually it's not healthy for me. So what I will do right now to demonstrate to you, I will turn the frequency on. For example, if you smoke weed, that's what you do. You convert an unhealthy positive charge and create a healthy negative charge. And when you are in this healthy negative charge, you can rest, your body can heal, logically, okay? So people who are still natural beings are mostly very, of course, if they are really natural and still attached to natural frequencies, to the frequencies of the water, the wind and the soil, because most people right now in the system, they are only fire and steel element. Again, fire and steel element. The government don't want you to be soil element or earth element, I think, water element, and wind element. I mean, why should you? There's your supernatural potentials. You know what I mean? They just want you to be metal and fire. Okay, they want you to work out. They want you to do kickboxing, boxing, UFC, martial arts, fighting, dancing, TikTok, kicking, running. Ooh. You see all the fucking commercials. Sports, football, American football, baseball, fire, you know, fire element. It's everywhere. If you understand energy, you will understand that whole fucking matrix frequency grid that they created for you, that you're imprisoned in. And that's what Morpheus is telling to Neo in the Matrix. They tell you fucking everything in the fucking Matrix. It's there. It's a planet full of metal and fire. We are already there. And people don't get it. We are already a fucking machine planet and people don't get it. That pisses me off. I'm sorry, it pisses me off. You know, people are so fucking stupid. They spray fucking heavy metals in the air every day, make people breathe in that fucking metal, and people become fucking metal. Of course. And then they hit you with fucking frequency. And if a frequency hits a aluminium that is within your system, it causes inflammation, which is fire. So you have a metal and you have a fire element. And people think the way I explain the things is so profound. That's why I'm telling you, I don't know what to do, but I mean, how can you explain this to people, you know? I mean, I would like to explain this to people who are already in the know, because I know the way that I do explain it is profound. I never saw anyone else online explaining it the way that I do it. Sorry, but I haven't seen it yet. You know, I don't want to sound important or all-knowing or sophisticated or whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't want to be whatever. I'm just nothing. You know? I don't give a shit. I'm just telling you, from what I observe, the way I explain it is freaking profound. Okay? And the way that I do explain it, it has to be explained to people who suffer from it. And there's plenty of people who suffer. And many people don't even know that they do suffer from it. Because they come to this life and they were born traumatized and they were raised traumatized. Okay? And they're in their fucking ego, and the only thing they want is wealth and money, and want to be in the system, and they want to live in time and in fear and in guilt. So it's an unhealthy positive charge. Yeah, so you see what the problem is. It's all about energy and frequency, and they know how to create an unhealthy positive charge within you. They know how to do it. And like Morpheus is saying in the movie Matrix, you are a battery. That's what I'm trying to explain to you right here. You are a battery. Positive charge, negative charge. Duality. Okay? It's simple. I just break it down for you. So it will be easy for you to understand also the movie, because the movie is telling you everything. They put the truth just in your face. They just throw it in your face like, fuck it, come on, take it there. There's the truth. 1999. This movie was released. Do you think it's a coincidence that they launched this movie in 1999, 999, which is 666 upside down? Do you think that is a coincidence? I don't think so. Okay. So, well, now since you know that, you know everything. That's everything. Everything that you need to know is that. You don't need to know anything else. I just explained to you everything. Okay, and why I am explaining to you is because right now so many people are suffering from radiation. I mean, so what you can do is, You can listen to that frequency. Okay, so you can listen to this frequency also overnight if you have problems to sleep, if you live in a house where there's so many people around, if there's so many frequency around, if there's LED light around, or cell phones, Wi-Fi and everything. This is the frequency that you need to give you a treat. Yeah. Then there's something else that I wanted to show you. Because what can... You know, I have a really hard time talking in English when I'm excited, so please excuse me for this. It's really hard for me. That I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. So mostly when I get unbalanced, so when I'm getting, because I am healthy negative charged, always, because you know I live in the jungle for 2 years, and since then I try to keep that frequency, and I always felt when there was something manipulating me. And I found out mostly it's Wi-Fi radiation, or it's other people's unhealthy positive charge. And I got aware of it, and I knew I'm not crazy, I'm not stupid, they are fucking crazy and stupid, and they are the threat, and they are the danger, and that's what they are. It's like what Morpheus is telling Neo in the Matrix. As long as they are not detached from the Matrix, they are the enemy. That's just what it is. They are the enemy. They are a threat. They are a danger for you if you're healthy negatively charged. So I was just connecting the dots. And so what I'm doing right now is when there's so much frequency, or when there's angry people around me, because most of the people are in the Matrix are angry because they have depression. And depression also, it creates an anger energy within people, because they are angry because they don't want to be depressive, or they don't see any way out. So when I get in touch with this kind of energy, or when I'm getting in touch with too much of artificial radiation, I'm using this frequency. And you should also do that, because you know that this anger and negativity will create disease within you. Okay? And this is what they want you to be, especially in times like that. They want to create anger and negativity. That's why use these subliminal affirmations. Do it, please. You want to be on the smart side. And now we're also talking about nanotech and smart dust that they spray with the chemtrails and nanobots technology. Did you know that they feed off an unhealthy positive charge? It's like demons. They also feed off an unhealthy positive charge. Demons feed off the energy of the ego. Sure, they know it, because they are black magicians. They are wizards. So they know everything about energy, and you don't. So that's why I'm telling you. And now, they're not putting demons within you, or they're not coursing spells on you. Of course they do, but now they work with smart dust, with nanobots and nanotechnology, and they are shooting that frequency on you or within you. Which is what the fuck? Which is LED light or Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or whatever, And this creates an unhealthy positive charge. And the unhealthy positive charge is the food of the smart dust and nanotechnology and nanobots. Yep, that's also something that you have to know. So if you want to give yourself a treat, take away the source of this technology, the smart dust which is within you, which they spray on you, and which is also on the crops, and then you eat the wheat and the grains. And the smart dust technology gets within you, and they can program you. They can read the biohologram of your brain, and this will be sent to the quantum computer of them. It will be read, it will be stored, they will do little changes on it, and they will send this information back to you. And this, what they send back to you, will be you. But this artificial intelligence will have done some changes without you even knowing it, because you are not aware of it and you are not strong enough to get it. So just telling you that, because this is truth. This is what is already happening. That's why I'm telling you. Okay. So yeah, listen to that discharge, unhealthy positive charge, and create a healthy negative charge frequency to take away the food source. And also listen to this anger subliminal to take away the food source, because anger also is a negative positive charge, or unhealthy positive charge. Yeah. And if you have too much of this unhealthy positive charge or feelings, then it will create a negative charge, which could be cancer, for example. That's why I'm telling you, people who have cancer, you have to know, because cancer is the product, or AIDS, HIV, is the product of radio frequency and microwave frequency radiation. It's caused by the government and by the frequency that they launch to mind control you and to keep you inside of the artificial intelligence frequency grid. It's all in the movie Matrix. It's all truth. They're telling you. Okay? So people, motherfuckers, I love you, by the way. This is some major breakthrough. So if you want to also support the cure of a really strong disease that you do have, like coronavirus, bronchitis, cancer, HIV, whatever the problem is, drowning. If you cannot walk barefoot, do self bath. Use this unhealthy positive charge and create a healthy negative charge frequency. Use this clear negativity and anger subliminal, because if you want to cure, you have to create a healthy negative charge. That's the water energy, baby. Okay, you want to become water, my friend. That's what Bruce Lee said, and he was probably one of the smartest men ever lived on the fucking planet. That's why he's dead, and that's why he was telling you something, you know. So now part 2, going to show you something else. I feel so good when I listen to that frequency, baby. Oh yeah. But of course, it's not only enough listening to that frequency. You also have to kill the smart dust technology that is within you. Sorry, I was eating.